Jerry O'Connell of the ATL case has expressed his ire after being abruptly removed from his appearance as a guest on Live with Ryan Seacrest. In a Rob Lowe podcast, literally, Jerry made an appearance. In the Jerry O'Connell Let It Loose episode available on Apple Podcasts, he made some candid remarks regarding his time spent on Live with Kelly and Mark. He went to appear on the show for the first time when it was still called Live with Regis and Kelly. Jerry talked about how he was hired to host the talk at one point in the program. He credited his good relationship with Kelly Ripa for his accomplishment. Though he succeeded in becoming Kelly's stand-in host on a few occasions, the journey wasn't a clear-cut one. I was booked on as the third guest on Kelly and Regis. This was 13 to 12 years ago, and they bumped me, he stated. The reason they ran out of time was that the first guest went over. I was furious. I was like, this is **, and I got back on the Metro. I was like, I'm never doing that show again, as soon as I got on the train. Those people, he said further. He got a call from the Live cast, so it wasn't all horrible. He had received an invitation to return to the show, but this time as its host rather than a guest. They said, live with Kelly and Regis, while I stood there. Jerry is covering for Regis today. Jerry remembered, and I went, I'm hosting the show. That had shocked him entirely at the time. Yes, you're hosting, she said. We went out, and since it was my first time, I wasn't sober. Looking back, though, Jerry believes that despite the less-than-ideal circumstances, it worked out. In addition, he received over 100 invitations to return and cover for Regis Philbin. Jerry did not, however, receive the honor of replacing Regis when the time came. Ryan Seacrest came out on top in his place. I have never been a frontrunner for a job, he stated. And I spent a lot of months co-hosting with Kelly, and I didn't get that job. That job went to Ryan Seacrest. He's also incredibly skilled, exceptionally gifted and competent. The reviews were excellent. He was undoubtedly the right decision. I would have been a mistake, he went on. But after that, I thought, I have to be successful in daytime television now. Jerry had previously alarmed followers by attempting to pull off a risky act. After the actor performed a headstand on his chair in imitation of a keg stand, his co-hosts urged him to stop. Amanda Kloots revealed on Monday's episode of The Talk that she would love to go to a frat party. She stated, I have never gone to a frat party. We do need this to happen. It is a bucket list goal of mine. There's a lot of beer and vomit and stuff at a frat party. Jerry mocked in response, adding that his co-hosts need to aim higher. Amanda objected. It's just like a life thing that I want to check off that I never got to check off. Jerry responded, how about this? Let's make sure that Amanda does a keg stand at some point. The TV star's offer seemed to be well received by the crowd, who cheered and applauded. Jerry then flopped onto his head on the seat and shakily raised his legs in the air, perhaps inspired by the throng. Akbar Ghajabayamila, his co-host, begged, no, Jerry, no. Jerry's antics didn't seem to bother Natalie Morales, who only motioned at the actor with her cue cards. She chuckled. I told you he'd go climbing on the furniture. We're not even 5 minutes into the show. Jerry's outrageous antics on the show have caused people to take notice in the past. He made a terrible mistake earlier this week when taking part in an on-air challenge with his co-hosts. Jerry made light of the fact that he had pooped himself in the Big Brother house while competing to see who could survive the wall challenge the longest. Every host was perched on a platform, gripping a tiny bar firmly. The brick wall tilted forward during the match, blasting huge gusts of air from behind. To Jerry's astonishment, though, the puffs were rather enormous. The actor smiled and said, I just pooped myself. A little bit of poop came out. In July 2021, Jerry was named a permanent co-host of the U.S. daytime television program. During the 11th season of the show, he was a regular panelist after having filled in multiple times following Sharon Osbourne's dismissal. Jerry disclosed to the viewers of the broadcast that day's announcement. It's really thrilling. I want to start by saying how welcoming all of you ladies have been to me. I mean, when I first arrived here as a guest months ago, you were so kind, polite, and enjoyable that it worked out, and now here we are. Becoming a member of the family excites me. We truly believe that we will have a great time. Rebecca Romijn, an X-Men star, is Jerry's wife.